Big games to end the season, a growing sport takes off, and new faces in wrestling.
And the start of spring sports. All that and more coming up on this month's episode. I'm Lauren Taylor.
And I'm Chase Gorton, and your surge starts now. Well, let's get started with a bang.
Softball season has just started, and the girls are already starting to prepare for another legendary run.
That's right, the girls didn't have any seniors last year, so they didn't lose anyone.
That's right, they're coming back with the same team that won us a state championship last year.
I am very excited, Lauren. I wonder if they can do the same things this year, so let's find out.
Playing with my sisters and playing with these, with my best friends that I've been playing for or with for so long, and just playing for them and playing for God most importantly.
It's just always so exciting, especially coming off of everything that we did last year. So it's a long season. We got 4.5 months of softball ahead of us. So right now it's just getting everybody back together, seeing what everybody's improved on, seeing what we can improve on as a team, and working small things into big things towards the end of the year.
It just shows me a lot of growth and a lot of progress, and just in my teammates in itself, just the progress that they've made and just the trials we've been through and the hard work that everybody's put in.
We're the same group that we had last year. We didn't graduate anybody. The kids are a lot of the same. So honestly, what I have to do is challenge everybody individually.
Thanks, Drea, and let's hope that softball can make it a three-peat at states this year.
I think we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves, Lauren, because we have a lot of strong performances from winter sports this year.
That's true, and girls soccer has been on a roll this year.
Yeah, they've practically dominated all season, and just a little bit ago, they made it to the district semifinals.
Let's take a look to see how that went.
Sentinels on three! Sentinels on three! 1, 2, 3, Sentinels!
Well, we're 10-4. We have a lot of young players. We have a couple middle schoolers. I think we're adapting well, and we're a close team, so we're definitely we're able to talk to each other and work well with each other. Well, plus the 5 goals today, and overall we just have a great team dynamic.
Yeah, I think it could be the year. There's a lot of the seniors have been playing here for a very long time, so they're very invested in the program and they really want to win for themselves. I think that the young players at the same time, they get after it just as much.
It felt really good. I did not expect the golden ball. That was kind of neat. I've been playing since I was in 6th grade, so I was hoping that I would beat it. If we win this year, everyone will be very happy. Some of my best friends are seniors, so I want to win a district final for them. So I have confidence that we're going to win.
Canterbury's a very good team. I'm not going to act like they're not. They are very good. We've played them twice. Both have been losses. We've gotten better each time that we've played them. I think it's really hard for a team to beat the same team 3 times in one season. So I do think that we can go out and be competitive and potentially have a really good back and forth game. It's just going to be about focus and really being locked in during warm-ups, when the game starts, being confident. And I think the biggest thing is that even if we go down a goal, you can still come back from that.
Thanks, Andrew. The girls continue their regional games on Monday, February 9th against the Outdoor Academy for their regional semifinals.
Well, another winter sports team that's been doing well this year has been our wrestling team.
That's true, but no team thrives without new talent. Jonah takes us to their meet at Canterbury to tell us more.
It is not fun. Every 2 matches I'm going against a senior or a junior, and it's a big age gap in strength wise to really understand and know what you're doing.
When I first saw him and he told me that, I was like, are you sure? But Kale's really shown that he's got some grit and some tenacity about him, great work ethic, and he's getting better every day. He didn't get the win, but he did very well. I was very proud of him and proud of the effort that he put out.
I've been wrestling for 4 years. Yeah, I mean, like, my brothers wrestled, like, when we lived in Missouri, and I was like, well, I should wrestle too then and see if I'm good at it. Yeah, I see potential in them. I mean, like, I'm glad because, like, wrestling ain't that big at our school, and so I'm glad that more people are coming out to come wrestle.
Performance-wise, I feel like I'm doing decent for a first year. I know there's a lot of areas where I can improve and do better. Hopefully by the end of the season, I'll get majority of that figured out. Well, my dad was he was a runner-up for state when he was in high school, and I really needed to do sport. So he told me to do wrestling, and I'll get more discipline, and I'd get stronger and thinner, and it just sounded fun to me.
Man, it's a pleasure, you know, to have all these kids, but especially him.
I do think I'm going to wrestle next year.
For something that's not fun, you gotta admire his dedication.
Yeah, wrestling is definitely not for the weak-willed. And good luck with the rest of the season, Kale.
Well, wrestling's not the only sport that is dominating inside of the gym this year.
Girls basketball has also been on a roll all season, as they usually do.
Yeah, and a little while back, they played against Canterbury, which was a big stepping stone on their way to states. Let's check out that report.
Our 11-3 girls basketball team faces off against the 13-2 Vero Vikings, where they all look to states, but they got to get through the Vikings first. Who gets the bragging rights? The game was a battle from the start, with the Sentinels only leading by 2 points in the first quarter. They maintained the lead for quite some time, but when the Vikings stepped up in the third quarter, they began to take the lead. Both teams fought hard all the way to the fourth, and although the Sents got their lead back, Vero tied with them in the last few seconds, sending them to overtime. There, both teams continued to score, but ECS came out on top, making Vero fall and giving the Sents the victory at the buzzer.
It's going to challenge us to be where we're going to be at really in states, where we might not be perfect. We let it get a little tight, but at the end of the day, we came out with the win, so that's all that really matters at the end of the day. I'm really confident. My team is like absolutely amazing, so I'm really confident.
That was a little breathtaking, a little stressful, tense, and tough. So we're glad we were able to overcome that. We're not going to win games by 50 and 30 when we get to the state playoffs. They're going to be tight games like this. This gives our kids a chance to see how we're going to do in tight, tough environments, hostile environments, and hostile games against a pretty good team.
It was great to see how nail-biting these games can be, and how this competition will lead the girls to states. For ECSN, this is Chase Gorton.
Thanks, Chase.
Of course, Lauren. It's great to see how they also won districts, and they are now headed back to regionals this Friday at home.
Well, we have one final story for you guys. There's a few sports that ECS doesn't offer, but one is rapidly growing in popularity throughout the nation.
Is it bowling? Oh, that would be so hype.
Well, not that one, but it's another one that's even more popular. Let's take a look at one local team at Riverdale and see what goes into the sport. You don't need football experience to belong here, just effort, teamwork, and a willingness to try. Flag football is fun and open to everyone.
Girls flag football is one of the fastest growing sports in the country, giving athletes a new opportunity to compete, connect, and lead. Across Southwest Florida alone, there are already 24 teams, and nationally, girls flag football is one of the fastest growing high school sports in the country. Players come to the sport from all different backgrounds, some with years of experience, others trying it for the first time.
I got interested in playing flag football because I grew up with brothers, so all they ever wanted to do was play football, so I was just in the backyard throwing and catching the football with them.
For some, joining flag football wasn't planned. It was a last-minute decision that changed everything.
It was my sophomore year, and I'm on the competitive cheer team here, and some of the girls on my team was trying out, and I didn't come out till the last day of tryouts, and then I made the team.
Head coach Kendall Gibson says that giving girls that opportunity was the goal from the very start.
I feel like since I'm the boys coach, and when this sport started in our area and the girls came out and played and tried out, I felt like they deserved the chance to showcase just like the boys. They came out very competitive, and I just wanted to be someone who helped grow the sport.
Yeah. So if I'm it's 5 and in, so I want to go to which is going. I'm a step to where I want to play.
Flag football may look different from tackle football, but the fundamentals remain the same. With only 7 players on the field, conditioning and communication are critical.
You just need to be able to catch your breath fast. You need to be able to have teamwork. So it's just kind of a mix between everything.
But it's not just about the competition. It's also about fun and connection.
Yes, a lot. Like, I didn't know any of these girls before I started, other than the ones that played cheer. And now I know, like, they're all, like, one of my best friends. I love them all.
Coach Gibson reminds new players that no experience is necessary, just a willingness to try and learn.
But you can come out completely blind and we'll walk you through everything they need to walk through.
This isn't just about creating a team. It's about creating a space where girls can be confident and have a space to lead. For ECSN, this has been Lauren Taylor.
Wow, flag football looks like a lot of fun and a great way for the girls to showcase their abilities. I wonder if we might get a new sport here at ECS soon.
Well, I hope our athletic director is watching this. So that wraps up our show for this month.
It's been a great winter season, but there's still more to come.
And we'll be back next month to tell you all about it.
So until then, we'll see you next time on
The Surge.